Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, students. This paper is Additional Mathematics and October 25, 23 variant. So let's try to start the paper. Okay, question number 1 he has given P of X, A, B are constants, and this is a factor. Whenever factor comes, so it means when I plug in this equal to 0, I get X is equal to 3. And remainder, remainder means P of 3 is called remainder, is equal to 0. Why? Because the word factor. And he said divided by this remainder, this one. So it means when I put this equal to 0, I get X is equal to -2, but remainder is -35. So P of -2 is equal to -35. So two information I have. I'm keeping in rectangles, in boxes. Let's try to do it. First part, f of a P of X is ax to power 3, -7x squared, -bx, and +9. I'm replacing every x by 3. So when I place every x by 3, 3, so here I get 27a. Here, 9 sevens are 63, because 3 squared 9, 63. And here 3b and +9. And this I'm replacing by 0. So when I replace by 0, so 27a minus 3b and 63 become 54. 54. So I get a -54. So divided by 3 make question easier, and a reorder. 3 9 times, 3 1 times, and 54 divided by 3 is giving us 18. So I got equation number 1. This is not a compulsory part if you divide by 3. Now I have done with 3, and I'm going for -2. Replace every x by -2. So left side I got a x is -2. And -2 replace here, I got -8a. And -2 replace here, 4 7s are 28. -2 replace here, I got a positive 2b. Positive 2b. And +9. And this replaced by -35. -35. Okay, and now if we check it, -8a plus 2b and 28 and 28 and 9, so 19, I get -19. So if -19 and it goes there 35, so this goes there. So I'm writing -8a plus 2b is giving us -16. Now, students, if I divide whole equation with the 2, okay, and I get a -4a plus b and -8, equation number 2 done. Now I can solve it. So what I'm going to do, equation number 1, I'm copying and bring it down. Okay, so let's see how we can simplify that. So the b cancel, I got a 5a, and here I got a 10. So a value turns to be 2. And this value of a, I can copy any one equation. I think I copied here. So when I copy there, so 9 into -b is equals to 18. And 18 cancel, b becomes 0. So I hope so. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Question number 1 is completely over. Question number 2, students, we have. And what is question number 2? He is asking that this curve is given f of x. You can see clearly, and sketch inverse on same diagram. And what is the rule? Basically, students, I tell you, and he's asking what relationship between two graphs. So you have to understand every time whenever we have this kind of question comes, we have to draw a line which is look at 4 are equal at this point. So I will label this point. There's a very important point, and 0 0. These 2 points are very important. I will draw a line y is equals to x. Okay, this line is not compulsory if you make it good. Okay, otherwise no problem. Now how to make it? So I'm going to make a diagram. This intersection here And the image of this point, if you search, image of this is where? Image is this point. Okay, this point is clear. And where is image of this point? How much this far? Same is here point. How much this far? Same, we have this point. How much this distance? Same distance is here. So if you look it carefully, look, I hope so you're understanding. So they are, look, black color and blue color curves are a reflection of each other in the line y is equals to x. Now what about this part? Same story. This is how much far? The same here. And I think so, very clear approach. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, you can see the black color curve is this and blue color curve is this. So they are a reflection of each other. And what is relationship right here? They are f of x and f inverse of x are reflection of each other in line y is equals to x. I hope so the point is very clear. And this question, this part of the question is clear. A part is done. Let's go for B part. B part we have students, but here functions given this and domain is x is more than equal to 2. So x values start from 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. This is saying basically including 2. So inverse function he's asking to find. So step number 1, remove function name and write with a y. And then what is the next plan? This is a root of x minus 2. We can say here x minus 2. Okay, I think leave as it is, no problem at all. I'm leaving as it is. So how to, because basically right now y subject, but I want to make what subject, students? X subject, but x is in the root and in the power even. How to bring power down? We have a logarithm property. A logarithm property says whenever is power and this power can come down and multiply with a log. So this process we can apply here. So let's apply log, but first of all, take log. Any logarithm, ln or log, both are same. So I am writing this way. And why I'm taking ln? Because ln is 1. You know it very well. So ln of e is equal to 1 and lg of 10 is equal to 1. So if I have a 10 mentioned here, 10 mentioned, then I must take lg, not ln. Okay, so now this will come due down and I think very clear point. I can write log root of x minus 2 and ln is basically 1. This is 1. I'm not writing it. I'm saving your time. And afterwards, how to get rid of the roots? Squaring both sides. When square both sides, students, I'll get ln y whole square is equal to x minus 2. 2 negative will go there and add. And I switch the sides. 2 plus ln y whole square. And after this, you know very well, we have a next level is interchanging. Interchanging means x become y and y will become x. And then y replaced by inverse of g. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, ultimately you understood well that how we can find out inverse function. Okay, so this is done. Next part, range. Here we have a rule. What is the rule? Let me tell you, domain. Let me write here domain of G inverse, basically range of G. One more formula. Range of G inverse is basically domain of G. For example, when you do interchanging, what happened? X become Y and Y become X. So same criteria here. So domain of function will become range of inverse function. You can see this statement. And what is Y is called function domain range and X is called a domain of the inverse function. That is why you can see. So rule generated from there. Now what is asking for? Is asking for this. So basically it's equal to domain of G function, which is given here. So it means I'm just copy paste from the top and this is my answer. So you just leave it like this, okay? Leave it like this, or you can say here if you write that's okay, full marks, no problem at all. Or you can say G inverse of X is more than equal to 2. So I think the better idea is even to confuse in this way. So better I am writing this is more understandable. The domain of the inverse function is basically the same thing. I hope so. The concept is clear. And next part of same question is x more than equal to 0, no negative values, h is given. He asking g h of x. So basically g h of x means h function will go in g function. So what I'm going to do first of all, g function is what is this? So I'm going to copy first that. So this g function copy and I'm bringing down. This function is g. So what is the way to do it? Have a look. So first of all, I'm copying g function. How many empty space, how many x's? Every x we will leave by empty space. Okay, now what to do? Just g function name will come here and function value will come here. So I'm writing in blue color. So this is done 1 over x squared positive 2. Okay, if I remove the bracket, this bracket is not compulsory to write. So if I remove the bracket, what happens, students? So naturally plus 2 negative 2 cancel out. So g h of x is equals to e root of 1 by x squared. Root cancel out, we got 1 over x and g h of x. So I hope so the concept of the question is clear, and let me finalize it. Yes, I think nothing, we cannot do anything extra. And Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, the question concept is completely clear. Yes, student, one correction is there because where the range is their word, you should not write x. So you must write after copying from the top, you must replace x by y. If you leave it here, full marks. Or you can write g inverse of x is more than equal to 2. What I prefer, this I prefer more, and both are correct answers. I hope so. The concept is clear. And now I'm going for next question. Question number 3, student, we have now. So what is question? Write this in this completing square form. All of you know if any number before f x square come, we take common out. But no number is there, then we can go for next step. And next step is what? Copy both term and negative 6 here. What is x coefficient here? No number. No number means 1. So I will make a half of that 1. So whatever number the coefficient of x, 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever, we take the half of it and we got a half. We take square of this number, we get a 1 over 2 whole square. So this number add and subtract. So look, I'm writing half square add and half square subtract. Because they cancel out and no effect will come on the question. And now these three terms I will combine. How to combine? X come from here, half from here, and sign from here. I get x minus half whole square. This give you 1 over 4 and 6. 6 for 24, 125. And finally, I get x minus half whole square minus 25 upon 4. And completing square is completely done. Okay, so this part is done for 2 marks. Okay, write down the coordinate of stationary point. How we do stationary point? Under power 2 whatever, put equal to 0. Because the least value is 0. I bring it on the other side, I get x value half. So because x square positive, and you know students, I show you here, positive x square, we have this kind of turning point. Negative x square, we have this kind of turning point. So minimum and maximum, but right now I have this turning point. And this turning x value is becoming from here half, and y value is outside including the sign. So I get negative 25 upon 4. And I'm showing to examiner this coordinate. Because he said coordinate, so best way is what? Showing the coordinate system. We must show 1 by 2 comma negative 25 upon 4. And I just as a teacher must show this form because this is called coordinate form. Now, student, what to do? What is it? This two line across is called modulus, and modulus of positive value remain positive, but modulus of negative value will become positive. So now what is the technique to do this question? We have to draw is called accurate diagram, sketch is called rough diagram. And I'm going to plug in these numbers one by one in this and do with pencil, okay? Or you can use a function of a table function you can use, and you can see students say 4 3 2. I think you can look at, I'm going to show you on Desmos calculator, sorry, normal calculator. So check it please everyone. 1 minute please. This function, how we get this kind of approach, mode and table function. You can see a blue option, table function. It is available in your calculator as well, okay? And when I use it there, and what a question we have, if we go back and see the question, the question is, sorry, question is 1 minute. Question is x square minus 6 minus x minus 6. X square minus minus, I think, x minus 6. So this is a question you can see, okay, and now I'm going to go in. He say will ask you start from where, and graph is starting from -4. Sorry, 1 minute. -4. He will end where? End where? -4. Step, how much? Step is one step, and I have all these numbers. Oh, wait a minute, just a minute. I show once again x squared minus x minus 6. Start from -4 and +4, step 1. And wait a minute, what is going on? Why I'm not getting this equation? Hmm. G's function is not there, and start from -4. Oh, there's a +4. Sorry to say, +4. Step 1. Now you're getting answers. You can see, students, f function. You can see, look, this is number, this number, next one, this number, next one. I have these numbers available. Okay, and I'm going to. You can use it in calculator, students. Okay. Um, it is available in function of table. I think you can check in your calculator. And just a minute. Okay. So okay, I'm starting now, students. Get ready. How we can label, how you can put those numbers, which I have it. So I get it -414. -414 is this number. You see, -414. Next number is -36. -3 here and 6 is here. Okay, then next number is -20. So I'm getting here 0. And -1, I got -4, -4, -1. Okay, next number is 0 minus 6. Next number is 1. This is 0. Against 1, I got again -6. Against 2, I got -4. Against 3, I got a 0. Against 4, I got a 6 once again. This graph, I got it. If you look it carefully, and I hope so, the point is very clear, because he said us to draw it. Now I'm going to join. Don't join one attempt. Now, interesting part is going to come here. This is a graph basically, but thing is that due to modulus part, you because you know it very well, modulus negative value convert to positive value. So that is why this portion will convert up. So this 6, -6 become +6. This negative, this also against 1, I'm putting it up. This -4 will become +4. And this is a +4. I think rest part is clear. So now I'm going to erase the below graph. So I hope so you understood very well. This is a graph for modulus part. Modulus part. The graph for the modulus part is very, very clear, and we have done it. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Now he's asking, what is the next part? He's asking, this graph is representing here and is less than 4. Where is the 4, students? 4 is this. So I'm going to make a line with a scale. Inshallah, I hope so you will understand. So this line I have drawn, okay. Now he's saying that what are the x values? What are the values which are lesser? For your information, this is more than 4, but he's talking about less than 4. This is a more than 4, this is a more than 4. So less than 4 is this portion and this portion. So what is this value? Check it. What is coming down and what is coming down here? So this is value, x value is more than 2, and less than what is this number approximately? This is because we have looked for x value. So this is approximately 3.7. So in the middle of that, so how to write the answer? Less than 3.7 and more than 2. Okay, what about this portion? This portion, this is 1, -1. So x value is less than 1. And what are more than this number? And that number is this here. So which is coming -2.7 approximately. And I hope so the point is very clear. And these are our x values. I elaborate once again what he talked about, these x value in the middle of that. And let me write even that. So this number and 3.7. So this is a number in the middle I have to write. So this is a lesser and there's a lesser. If you talk about more, then we have to consider this and this portion and this portion. I hope so the concept of the question is completely clear. So in question number, this is over. So question number 4 we have, students, and question 4 we have integration. If you look at carefully, we have to integrate this. So how to integrate this? Exponential integration, completely copy without any change. And differentiation, we multiply the power derivative, but integration, we divide. And plus C must write. I hope so clear. And what about this integration? So basically, what criteria we have? Function in denominator, derivative in numerator, and power of function must be 1. In this option, what is the answer? Log of the function. So check it now. What is derivative of 4 minus 3x? Look, I'm showing you. So derivative of 4 minus 3x is 0 minus 3, basically minus 3. I'm looking here minus 3 up, but minus 3 is not available. So I am dividing and multiplying -3. Upper part will go inside, lower part will stay outside. So this will stay as it is, 1 over -3. Here I can write log of 4 minus 4, the denominator part I talk about, and plus C. And that's it. And this is our final answer. This write negative below or write it up, no problem at all. What to do about it? So show that this answer is this. So this question is integration of sec. Basically, if I tell you derivative of tan is what? Tan of, for example, 2x. The derivative is secant square 2x into 2. But if you want to go backwards, integration of secant square, what will happen? So I will get a tan and this 2 will divide. So I'm going to show you now. So integration of secant square will give us tan half x and divided by half, and limit I'm going to plug in pi by 3 till pi by 2. So this 2 will go up. I can bring even outside. Now I'm going to plug in the limits. So when I plug in pi by 2, it turns to be pi by 4. Minus when I plug in pi by 3, it's turned to be 10 pi by 6. So 10 pi by 4 is giving you 1. Okay, 1 and 1. And what about this? This is basically this, you check in calculator, I'm doing without it. It is turned to be root 3 by 3. And check it, it's totally match. It's proved. So I hope so the concept of the question is completely clear. Question number 5, we have 6 digit chosen from the 9 digits, okay, is available. And these digits are used for form a 6-digit number. Okay, so it means first we have to select from this 9, select 9 letters, 9 digits, sorry, and then we have to arrange 6-digit number. So we have 2 ways to solve the question. So 9 C6, this I use for selection. Okay, after selecting, we have to arrange them. So 6p6, and this we use for the arrangement. Or second method, we have 9p6. We can write 9p6 also. Both ways will give you correct same answer. And if I check it, the answers turn to be, let me check what is answers turn to be 9. So answers turn to be 60480. Okay, now what is a number? He said greater than 700,000. So we have to go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me count. 6, 7, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 digit we need. So let's see how we can do it. We have how many possibilities? Look, I show you. We have 3 possibilities. How possibilities? Starting with a 7, starting with 8, and starting with 9, because 1 cannot come here and 2 cannot come here. So first 6 digits cannot come in the first place. So now this is 7. If 7 consumed, let's say, how many digits left behind? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 5 places. So I can say 8p5. And same story here. If 8 consumed here, so 8 digit left behind and 5 places, 8p5. So 8p5, 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 or into 3. Same story. So we got a 8p5 times to 3, and our answer is 20160. Now, same kind of question, but this time he's again same digit, but he blocked 5 in his first place. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to copy this all and writing again same, but now this time I'm bound using the bound 5 here. I'm writing all digits 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So 7 is already consumed here and 5 is already consumed here. Okay. And he said more than that. Hold on. More than. So this space is available. How many digits? Okay. Can I use 1 in this place? Answer is no. Can I use 2 here? No. Can I use 1 to 4? Not at all. How many digits available for this place? So it means 7 is already consumed, is not available. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 digits are available for the first place. So I'm writing here 4p1. This 4p1 come the first place. Okay, let's say 7 consumed here and let's say 6 consumed here. How many digits left behind? 1, 2, wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 4 places. 7p4, 7p4, 7p4. I think the point is very clear. And what about this condition? We are not bound because here no problem in these conditions. So this same 8p come for this 8p5, 8p5. So 8p5 into 2 into 2. Why into 2? Because we have a 2 options same. So I think idea is clear. I'm going to add them. And if I add them, what answer comes? 4p1 into 7p4 and plus 8p5 times to 2. And my answers turn to be 16800. I hope so. The concept of question is. Question number 6, we have equation y is this line given and this curve equation given. They intersect at 2 points. Okay, because a parabolic positive x square, it means this kind of curve we have. A line intersect at 2 points, 1A and 1B. So first of all, this y value I'm going to replace here. Or this y value we can replace here. Both are okay. So 2x square plus 8x plus 1 equal to 3x plus 4. Bring all values left side. 3 go and subtract it. I get a 5x. I get a plus 3 is equal to 0. Yeah, there's not plus, minus 3, sorry. Minus 3. So 3 2s are 6. 3 2s are 6. And we can factorize by giving positive 6x and minus 1x and minus 3 is equal to 0. 2x common, I get x plus 3. From here, minus 1 common, we got x plus 3 is equal to 0. So x plus 3 and 2x minus 1 is equal to 0. Two answers, x plus 3 is equal to 0 or 2x minus 1 equal to 0. I got x is equal to minus 3 and x is equal to 1 goes there, positive 1 and 2 divide. And both values I'm going to plug in it here. So y is equals to 3 times 2x value and positive 4. Same, this value I'm going to plug in it there. So 3 times 2 half and plus 4. And here I'm getting negative 6, negative 9, sorry, negative 9, 4 gone, and negative 5. So answer turned to be, let's say, I consider A, negative 3 and negative 5. And this I'm getting what? For this 8 plus 3, 11. 11 by 2. So I'm getting the B coordinate half and 11 by 2. So now I'm going to give example. What is a perpendicular bisector? You can see a line go through the midpoint, making 90 degree. And this is M stand for the midpoint. And this line is my job. And A coordinates I have already. So what is the planning? How we can do it? So first of all, plan number 1, I'm looking for the midpoint. So let's see midpoint. So midpoint formula is very clear. So midpoint formula is x equal to x1 plus x2 divided by 2. And same way, wait a minute, let me drag slightly left side. Okay, and y is equal to y1 plus y2 divided by 2. Okay, I'm going to, what is x1 and y1? x1 is minus 3 and half. So minus 3 plus half by 2. Similarly, negative 5 and 11 by 2. So I get negative 5 plus 11 by 2 and by 2. So I'm getting here negative 6, negative 6, negative 5 over 2. So midpoint coordinates, I'm getting negative 5 over 2. And what about the other two fives are 10, 1 by 2. So I think the point is this clear. And midpoint coordinate, I got it. Midpoint coordinate, okay, midpoint. So no, it's 2 to the 4, sorry, this is a 4, because after taking LCM, 2 to the 4. So 4, 5 by 4 and 1 by 4. So this is clear. Now students, this is done. Now I'm finding the red line gradient is how to find red line gradient using AB, AB gradient. So y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So be careful. y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So if I check it, the gradient it's turned to be I'm writing I think it's negative 1 over 3. Sorry, 1 over 3, sorry, only 3. Let me recheck. Yeah. 11 over 2 plus 5 and divided by half and plus 3. So it is giving us 3. So what is a red line gradient is 3 and blue line gradient is a minus 1 over 3. So I'm saying the perpendicular gradient is negative reciprocal. And you know very well 3 as a 1, 1 will go up, 3 will go down, and plus sign will become minus sign. So I think this point is very clear. Now I'm using M coordinate and this point and getting the answer. So final answer y minus y1 equals to m times 2 x minus x1. So y1, I will take this one, x1 this one, and m is this. So minus 104, minus 1 by 3, and minus 5 by 4. So finally, and he did, what is the specified form? Did he specify some form? Let me check on top. No, did not. Yeah, we have specified form. This form we need, okay, in a linear form. So let's see how we can do that one. So first of all, what is the way to do it? Y minus 104 minus, I'm keeping outside in the bracket x plus 5 upon 4. So what is LCM here? 12. If I have two jobs, I can multiply minus 1 by 3 inside, 1 by 3 times to x and negative 5 over 12. And here y minus 1 upon 4. Why not multiply by 12 whole equation? Make question easy. Into 12, I got 12y. Into 12, I got negative 3. Into 12, I got minus 4x. Into 12, I got a 5. Once again, I look here, x value before y and then constant. So it means I have to Okay, so how we can do it? So first of all, x I'll bring here. I got a 4x positive plus 12y and plus 2 is equal to 0. And this okay, or divide by whole equation by 2. I got x plus 6y and plus 1 equal to 0. So simplest form is not compulsory, but it is good to do. Let me recheck. Uh, this is plus 2 and 2 twos are, these are 2, sorry, and 2 six are and 2 ones are. I think the point is very clear and the question is completely clear. Student, question number 7 we have. These are secant square and tan together and how we can connect them. So we have a must formula which connecting tan with secant square. So I think here is formula available in formula sheet even. So sine square plus cos square is equals to 1. But if I divide whole equation with cos square, so sine square by cos square giving us tan square. And cos by cos giving us 1. And 1 by cos will give us secant. So this secant square match can be replaced by 1 plus tan. So I'm writing here 1 plus tan square 3x plus tan 3x minus 3 is equal to 0. Reorder tan square 3x, tan 3x, negative 3 and plus 1 will give us negative 2. Now I have two choices. I can say let tan x is equal to 3x equal to k, no problem at all. Or I can do directly. Tan 1 is a tan 2 tan will deal as a variable. And 2 tan means negative 2 tan, sorry, plus 2 tan 3x and negative tan 3x minus 2. If you're not comfortable, we can go with second method. I assume k, so k square plus k negative 2 is equal to 0. Factorization 2 ones are 2, 2k minus k minus 2 is equal to 0. So k common from here, k plus 2, negative 1 common from here, k plus 2 is equals to 0. So I'm getting two answers, k plus 2 is equal to 0 and k minus 1 is equal to 0. So k becomes negative 2 and k becomes positive 1. So both values I'm going to plug in here 1 by 1. So tan 3x is equals to negative 2 and tan 3x is equals to positive 1. But check it, target is 0 to 120 degree. It means I have to stay till 120 degree in first two quadrants, not even complete. Okay, so I will assume this as alpha and take tan inverse. Don't include negative sign even. Okay, I'll take tan inverse of 2. Same approach here. Tan inverse of 1. This giving us 45 degree, but this is not giving us, okay. So tan inverse is 263.4. Now, student, what to do? I will make a cross here, because 10 positive here and here, but 10 negative is not, sorry. 10 positive in first and third quadrant, and 10 negative in second and fourth quadrant. So 45 I must write here, and 45 must write here. Okay, because 3x we have. So 3 will divide. So I will take both numbers. So okay, what about this 63.4 here and 63.4 here? Every time, what is the rule of measurement? Start from positive x-axis, till line, move anti-clockwise. So this and this. And what about a here and this? What about this and this? So first of all, if I get this angle here, I'll bring back this 3x and have a look. 3x is equals to first answer 45, second is 180 plus 45. So, and this x divide, I get a 15 degree, and what is here? 180 plus 45 and divided by 3, I'm getting 75. Okay, now there is a risk, okay, of the missing one answer. Wait a minute, let me complete it here. First of all, my first answer is 180 minus this. So I'm writing 180 minus 63.4 and 360 minus 63.4 and dividing by 3, both values, 180 minus 63.4. And what answer I get it? Divided by 3. I'm getting 39.2 degree, and 360 minus 30, 63.4, and divided by 3, I'm getting here 98.9 degree. But now, students, as I said before, we need till 120. So there is a, what's the, if I go for second cycle, what the second cycle means? Both answers without dividing 3. Repeat my words, both angles without dividing by 3, add in 360. So 360 plus 45, let's see what answer I get then. 360 plus 45 and divided by 3, I'm getting 135, which is out of range. So you see, I can go for 360 plus 45 and 360 plus this one, but both are out of range. So this is two answers we get from here. Let's take a chance here. 360 plus this. So if I check it, 360 plus this, 360, sorry, let me check. 180 minus 63.4. This is a 360 plus 116.6 before dividing by 3. So now if I check it, now divide 3, what answer I get it? Hold on. This answer is 158, which is also crossing the boundary. So I had just tested, I got 158.9, which are crossing the boundary. So we got again two answers. So 2 plus 2, 4 answers we got from here. And I hope so. The point is very clear. One mistake only, student, here, which I just typed wrongly. The answer is coming with me here, 38.9 degree. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, this question number 7 is completely over. Ready? Question number 8 we have, if you read this question very carefully, he's saying the radius is 2. So radius is 2 means if I zoom this diagram, so this is 2, this is 2, this is 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, throughout 2. So even we get, okay, this is clear. Chord of AB, there's a root 2 root 3. So this is a chord and 2 root 3 given, sure. And Q lies in circle such that, so AQ and BQ are equals to each other. So AQ length and BQ length equal to each other. So basically, this part is clear. All right. Then APB is a part of the circle center at Q. Very interesting part. This is a very important arc APB. Where is arc APB? This arc APB center at Q. So if I draw here two sectors, one sector is center at O and AB arc. Look, I'm going to show you. Make it a little smaller. O, A, B, and 2 radius. And this is a theta. Okay. When I talk about arc length AB, sorry to say, this is not APB. Sorry to say, this is not AB. This is AB. This is correct. Okay, but I should write a letter on the top. Let's say letter K. So this is a K letter. So I talk about this one. I talk about this arc length. Now, if I talk about Q center, then I have an arc length APB. So I'm going to make it this APB and center at Q, and this is B. This point is P, and this point is A. I believe you people understanding very well. Okay, so what is the planning in the question? He's saying job number one, exact value of AQB, AQB. So we are looking for this angle. Okay, so how we can do this angle? If you remember, students, we have one method. If we look at carefully, students, can you see this triangle, this triangle, this triangle? Okay, I'm going to this triangle. I have it like this triangle. I have it. If I draw a perpendicular, so this full gap is 2 root 3. So divide by 2, so root 3 here and root 3 here. And this is a 2 gap, this is a 2 gap, 90 degree, 90 degree. So in this way, I can find this theta. I label this theta. Okay, interesting part you have done in circles property, whenever angle at center, angle and this angle at circumference. If this is a 20 degree, this is a 10 degree. This is a common idea, angle at center and angle at circumference. So this property, I can use it if I get, look, I zoom for you. If I get this angle, let's say example, I give you pi, not pi, if I like example 2 pi, just sake of understanding, let's say in degree, I took 30 degree, then what is this 50? 15 degree. So I think idea is clear. Now in terms of pi, we can find even. So get ready. First of all, I will get from this triangle, get theta, multiply into 2, I get a full angle. And that angle, make it half to get an angle Q. So let's, planning is very clear. I'm going to reach the planning. So have a look first of all. This I'm erasing. So first of all, I elaborate this big triangle again, once again, root 3 and 2 and this theta. In front of theta is called opposite. Opposite by hypotenuse is, I'm writing sine theta. Sine theta root 3 by 2. So sine inverse of root 3 by 2, I get here in degree 60 degree is called pi by 3. So pi by 3. So into 2, I get full angle. I get a full angle pi by 3. So full I label as a beta. Okay, I call as a alpha even, no problem. So alpha is equal to what? 2 times 2 pi by 3. I got alpha 2 pi by 3. And for your sake of understanding, so what is this angle which I'm looking for? Angle AQB is, make it half of it. So when you make it half of it, half times 2 pi by 3. So this cancel out. Although I can say directly even this answer, but I have shown full work. I hope so. The concept of the question is completely clear. And first part, we got a pi by 3. So this is done. So now I'm going for the next part. Next part is what we have here, shaded area and give in terms of pi. How to get shaded area? First, do have the planning. Planning, what's the plan of action? So check please, this center is this arc, I think very visible, very visible. So this full area is coming from here. It means, okay, done. Now I need to subtract this portion. Now question comes from sector area, OBKB, okay? I have to subtract this white portion, this white portion. I will get my answer. But problem comes how to get this white portion. There are two regions. So R1 is this, which is between arc and the chord, this R1. Okay, we have another R2. Where's R2? R2 is this triangle area. And triangle area, I can find it very easily. Okay, so let's try to act upon it. And let's start. First of all, if we talk about this triangle, I think, and this angle alpha I have with me already 2 pi by 3. So here I'm writing 2 pi by 3. If you're not understanding, let me write again. And I explain how I got it. Check it, the center at O and this angle is alpha, and alpha I just got it below 2 pi by 3. I think you're understanding how. So what is my again planning from sector, this sector, subtract R1 and subtract R2. So I'm going to do this action. So let's start. So shaded area, how to get is planning sector area minus R1 minus R2. Okay, a sector area half R squared theta, and radius is what you can see on top 2. So here is not a hard job. Half 2 squared theta is 2 pi by 3. So this part is not hard to do it. 2 to cancel, I got a 4 pi by 3. Now how to subtract R1? Now R1 R2. R2 is very easy. How R2 is easy? Check it 2 and alpha angle I have already. So basically I'm finding R2 how? I repeat my word. Triangle area is giving R2, and this triangle area is R2, not hard to find it, which I'm finding it before, R1 later. So R2 half AB sine theta, have AB sine theta. What is A2? What is B2? And what is theta? That we have it same, this 2 pi by 3. So Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, I think clear. So those two to cancel, and I think I should type in radian mode. Please be careful. This calculator must be in radian mode. Okay, radian mode is compulsory. Okay, and here, wait a minute. 2 times 2. 180 divided by 3, 120, and sine 120 is basically root 3 by 2. So this is root 3 by 2. So I'm getting root 3 here. Once again, I check Becky because I'm not getting exact value. Hold on. I have to just confirm. And yeah, it is a root 3 by 2, correct? There's a root 3 by 2, 2 to cancel. I got root 3. Now, student, one part left only. What is R1? How to get R1? That is tricky. So now I bring your attention on R1. Can you see, student? This is what called a big sector. You know it very well. And this is called a below portion is called triangle. It means from sector, if I subtract below triangle, I will get this R1 region area. I think plan of action is very clear. Okay, this angle I got luckily pi by 3. I'm writing here pi by 3. But problem is only with us. Do we have the radius of this bigger arc? Not at all. How to get this bigger radius? So we have to find it first of all. How to find it? Basically, you can see here what is this angle. Look, I'm erasing this R2. And what is this angle? I am writing here 2 pi by 3, which is here. So 2 pi by 3. Okay, I need to find this angle basically. So how to find this angle, this angle, this angle? So I can say that full circle is 2 pi. So from 2 pi, subtract 2 pi by 3 and divide it by 2. Why divide by 2? Because I don't need full angle. No, I need one part only. So let me try it. In fraction form, 2 pi minus 2 pi divided by 3, and in denominator I'm doing divided by 2. And I'm getting here again 2 pi by 3. So basically this angle is 2 pi by 3. Okay, so what is 2 pi by 3? It is a 120 degree in degree. It means we get all angle 120, 120, 120. If all angle 120, 120, 120, no need of working. So this, if this is a chord is 2 root 3. What is this? 2 root 3. What is this? 2 root 3. So we have proved that this is a, because in a degree mode, I'm 120, in radian mode, 2 pi by 3, 2 pi by 3, and 2 pi by 3. So I'm getting this chord. Look, student, I am erasing this and I'm showing you. So this is 2 root 3. This is 2 root 3. Okay, angle is what here, which I have already pi by. So 2 root 3 and 2 root 3. So I think I can get it easily now. Have a look now. I am doing it here and going to finish the question. So I'm doing it here. How to get this R1 region? R1 region is sector area minus triangle area. What is sector area? Half R squared theta. R is this. 2 root 3 and theta is pi by 3 minus, what is the area of the triangle, students? Area of triangle is coming with us half into 2 root 3 into 2 root 3 into sine of the middle angle, which pi by 3. Now I'm going to type this completely in calculator. 1 over 2 into bracket 2 root 3. A lot of attention required into pi divided by 3. So this I'm getting 2 pi. This I'm getting 2 pi. And what about the other part? Other part is half into 2 root 3 times 2. 2 root 3 times 2. Sine pi by 3. And if I check in calculator, I'm getting 3 root 3. So I think this is very clear, students, which I'm going to put it here. 2 pi minus 3 root 3. So I'm putting negative 2 pi plus 3 root 3. Okay, I'm putting it now here, negative 2 pi plus 3 root 3. Okay, now I have two things. So I'm going to solve this with this. 3 twos are 6, out of 6, 4 gone. I got negative, okay, first of all, this and this subtract. I got 2 root 3 positive, and hold on, 4 over 3 minus 2. And I got a negative 2 pi by 3. And he said that give your answer in terms of pi, okay? And just a minute, just a minute. Okay, so answer, just let me finalize it. So, yes, so I think the concept is very clear, and centimeter square, I have to write it. So concept is very clear, and the question is completely. Question number 9, we have, students, two variables x and y are relating such a way with this formula. And he has given us this table, but student, look it down, ln y against ln x. So it means we are bound to make two values. Check it. Ln x here, ln y here. So I will take all values ln of this and this, all four values. So I'm writing 1, 2, 3, and 4. ln 0.61 and negative 0.49. So I'm make it rounding. Let me check the values. 49, because in the table, in the graph, I'm just observing. I can make it 0.5. So basically, I'm getting negative 4.49. Look, students. I'm getting this value, but I've rounded. I got this value. Reason to make so I can plot easily. Okay, what about the other? Take log of this numbers, all numbers. So I'm writing log of 4.48. I'm getting 1.499. Again, I'm writing 1.5. So, okay, all right. Yeah. So, and now I think clear, let's value is ln of 12.18. And this value is turned to be 2 point again 5. Okay. And ln 33.1, little slow. Okay, no problem. So 3.5. Okay, 3.5. After this, ln of 1.65 below, I'm getting again positive 0.5. So this table, I think I should make it here. Okay, so ln of 4.47, I'm getting 1.5. And ln 7.39, I'm getting 2. Okay, ln 12.17, I'm getting 2.5. So student, now I'm going to draw. So where is this point? X negative 0.5 is here and positive 0.5 is here. So I think so this point. Let me check once again. And 1 minute, please. Second point, 1.5, 1.5. 1.5 here and 1.5 here. 2.5 and 2. 2.5 is here and 2 is here. Okay. And the last one is 3.5 and 2.5. 3.5 and 2.5. And I'm going to draw a best fit line. What is the best fit line? So student, check it. Luckily, all 4 points coming on the line. Okay. And so what is a C value? C value is 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 1.75. Sorry, 0, 0.6, 0.75. No problem. So 0.75, my graph is telling. So it can vary, depends upon the graph. Depends upon the graph. Okay. Now, next part, what we have, students? Next part, just a minute. So now I can do it. What the next plan? He said find AB value. How to get AB value? Now I have to work for this equation. Y is equal to AX to power B. X to power B or what? X to power B. I will take log of both sides. Put a plus in the middle. B will come down. Reorder. So this B before ln x later and plus ln A. You may ask why, sir? Because y is equal to mx plus c. This is called c, this is called gradient. So I can tell easily, so gradient and y-intercept. So what is this? This is called 0.75. So you student, we have done whenever you want to convert any number. For example, look on top, I'm explaining 3. We can say 3 into 1. And we can replace this 1 by ln e. And 3 will go on the power. So it means any number you want to convert in log form. For example, k. So we can write ln e to power k. And what about this number? We can write ln e to power 0.75. This cancel out. And this is my answer. And e to power, e exponential to power. Hold on, let me check it. Where is exponential? Exponential to power 0.75, and it's giving me 2.12. This is my value of A. Now, students, I will get a gradient. Take any two numbers from top and find a gradient. Okay, I'm taking this two. And what is this coordinate, students? 1.5, 1.5. Okay, so I'm finding now what y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So if I subtract, so 1.5 minus 0.75 divided by 1.5, and I'm getting the half gradient, and that half is basically equal to b, sorry. So we can say b is equal to 0.5. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. I hope so. The concept of the question is completely clear how I got A and B value. Question number 10, students, we have in this question, units are meters and seconds. Clearly mentioned, a particle move a straight line from point A. And displacement, make sure student, not distance. This is displacement and is given this expression. So whenever we plug in any t value, it will give you not distance, it will you displacement. So from origin, how much away, how much away, how much away. So every time it will give us displacement. So definition of S is displacement. So displacement graph is given for 30 seconds. We need to find the maximum. So how to find this maximum point? For this is we always put ds by dt 0. So I'm going to differentiate this, okay? And then I plug in equal to 0. So let's start. ds by dt. And what is a basic criteria? We use a formula. If you remember, quotient formula, u over v formula, square of v, which you squared copy as it is, into derivative of u minus u copy into derivative of v. So I'm going to do same here. Square of denominator, I'm writing in below in denominator. Okay, which I have squared, I'll copy. So without any change, I'm copying. I'm copying to square plus 100 times to what? Derivative of the numerator. 10x becomes 10 and 100 becomes 0. So I'm writing here 10 plus 0 minus sign. Now I'm copying this up. Numerator copying as it is. Multiply denominator derivative. What is the root? Root is called half. Basically, it's there like this. So half will come down, whole power become 1 less. So from half, when I reduce 1 to LCM 1 minus 2, I get a negative half. So negative half. Base remains same times 2 base derivative, which is what? What is the base derivative, students? So base derivative, this becomes 40 and this becomes 0. So I'm writing here 40 and plus 0. So this is done. Now, as we're looking for the maximum, we put derivative equals to 0. And when I plug in this 0, what happens, students? So this whole thing multiply with 0 will finish automatically. So what I get, 10 times 2, root of 2t square plus 100. Okay, so this I simplified. Now, what about the other? Again, same 10t plus 100. But this a negative, first of all, this 2 and 4 cancel out. I can say 2 ones are 2 2's 2t left. Then it means this 2t will stay with this in the numerator. So I'm writing here 2t. And this whole thing with negative half will go in denominator, become positive half, and half is called root. Okay, now this completely sign negative, okay. When I bring on the other side, this sign will become positive. So it tends to be 10. I can take 10 common from here even. So 10 common, I can say 10 plus 100 and into 2t over root of 2t square plus 100. And this stay as it is here. Okay, I can see that this 10 and 10 cancel out. So, and this multiply there. And do you know, student, root 5 into root 5? You can check in calculator, give you 5. Root a into root a, you will get, inshallah, a. So when this multiply with that, so root eliminates. And this I multiply inside with the both values. I got t to square plus 200t equal to 2t square plus 100. Now this is cancel out, and if we check it, I think this is a, when I take 10 common, this is not 100 anymore. This become 10. This is inside 10. If this 10, so 1 0 will eliminate. So this is 10. So I got 20t. So 20t, when t divides, 20 divides, so it gives us 0 comes 5 seconds. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, he was asking find t. We have done it. First part completely over. Second part, students, what he's asking for, next page, find particle passes through the starting point at capital T. So starting point means and total distance traveled by the particle in first t second we have to find. So what is starting point? We have to check first where is starting point. So we have to look on diagram, starting point. If you look at carefully, this is starting point. So if I make a scale, take a scale and draw a parallel line to x-axis. Now is zero angle is showing. So this is a starting. I hope so clear point. This is a you know what, student, first, what is distance? 10 meters. What is this? How I got 10? Just sake of understanding, I just tell you. When I plug in T0 here, T0 here, so the upper part 100, down is 100, root 10 is 10. So 100 by 10 is giving us 10. So I think you're understanding why I'm putting here 10. So get ready. Basically, this gap is 10. So from here to here, gap is 10. Then what happens? Let's say this is 11. Let's say this is a 12. This 13. Then it's coming, reducing 9. Sorry, just example, 10, 11. Then is, let's say, again reducing, again reduce, and here again it become 10. So basically, if you look at carefully, so this displacement first 10 in the starting stage, when then displacement increased, you can see clearly. Let me elaborate once again. Okay, so look and see clearly. In the starting, displacement is 10. When particle travels some distance, so displacement become bigger, and here it become the maximum when time is 5, and then it displacement reducing, and then it reducing and reducing, ultimately get with 10 once again. So can I say the distance is the displacement is again 10 at second time starting point, because this is again starting point. How come like a particle goes away and come back same position? This is called same point. So what is that? This if you look at carefully, so this value is 10. And how we got this 10 value, let me elaborate, and then we can work for it. So first of all, I will put, sorry, I have to put 10 here in the formula first. So put t equal to 10, t is equal to 0 basically, not 10. T is equal to 0. When put T0 here, so displacement is becoming with us 10 times to 0 plus 100 over 2 times to 0 square plus 100 root, and we are getting S is equal to 10 meters. So this is means it has a, okay, I copy from here or copy from here. Okay, and delete this the whole thing. And here I'm pasting. Okay, so this is so I think this understood how I got 10. Now it means again the formula. What is the formula? We have 10t plus 100 over displacement formula, 2t square plus 100. So this 10 I'm going to replace here. So when I replace 10 here, so I'm going to solve now. And that he was asking total distance traveled. Sorry, this is asking for time, and what he is asking for distance traveled. Distance traveled is a distance traveled and during the first 10 seconds. This is actually this part we should not do it here. This part is coming for the below part here. Okay, and now we can find out. This part will help you in this as well. So he's asking total distance traveled in the first 10 seconds. So hold on, we have to go on diagram and see again. So students, what's the basic criteria? I just show you. When time was 0, let's say observer is here. When time was 0, so particle is here, already 10 meter away. So then you can see this is a displacement from observer. Okay, this is observer. From observer, when time is 0 is 10 meters. And when time is 5, this is basically this is a 5. This is a 5. So when 5 is a maximum displacement, so we check it. We want to see when time is 5 seconds, how much it will travel. When time is 5, so basically the particle will travel how much. If we don't know, I'm going to plug in T5 here. So when again I plug in T5 here, so T5, when T5 is here, so distance is turned to what? 10 times to 5 plus 100 and over root of 2 5 square plus 100. So if you check it in calculator, on the top I got 150 and then I got a root of 150. And if you check it, so it means 150 divided by sorry, divided by root of 150, it is giving me 5 root 6. So 5 root 6. So displacement 5 root 6. It means I go back on diagram, I can explain you. So this is the 5 root 6. So displacement, basically displacement is so how much it has traveled. Look, I bring it down. I bring it down, this one. So how much it traveled, this is called traveling. How much it traveled. So from here, if I subtract 10, I can find it how much distance traveled. And then it reach on the there. If I okay, look, I show blue color, it travel here and come back same. So it means how much this distance, whatever, multiplied to 2. So first of all, I'm getting this part. How to get this part? 5 root 6 minus 10 and multiply into 2. I think you got the point very clear. 5 root 6 so what is the total distance traveled? So I'm writing now here, total distance traveled how much? Total distance traveled how much? Distance. So 5 root 6, subtract 10 and multiply with a 2. And let me check what answer comes. Multiply into 2. So we got a 4.49 meters. I think the point is very clear. So this is very clear now. And this part, he is asking time, find the time. For that reason, it is helping us this also, no problem. This part will help you this and this also. Now I'm going to solving it, and 100 here, and 2t square and plus 100 and root. Okay, now 10 common from top. So, and I'm doing cross multiply also, times 2 root 2t square plus 100 equal to 10 common. I got 10 plus t, 100. This 10 cancel, squaring both sides. So I'm getting 2t square plus 100 equal to t plus 10 whole square. So this one, and I'm getting first term square and plus 2 into first term, second term 20t, and second term square 100. Okay, now I can see 100 cancel out. So this both values will go left side. So I got a t square and negative 20t is equals to 0. What is common from here? T common. So I'm getting two answers, t0 or t minus 20 is equal to 0. But this is not possible and this is a possible. So we got a 20 seconds when he was asking us when it turns back to the same point. Because same point. So this is where we got it answer. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. I think this part is very clear. Question number 11. Question number 11, the part circle is this. If we reshape the circle format, x square plus y square, 25 goes on the other side and become 5 square. And this is called radius. And I reshape it x minus 0 whole square plus y minus 0 whole square equal to 5 square. So basically we can say the center is 0, 0 and radius is 5. And without diagram, this question will become just like very impossible. So that is why I'm going to make the circle. I'm going to make a circle, and data is very, very important. So I'm going to make a circle. So circle, I'm going to make it. Okay, read a statement. First of all, this is a circle and center of circle is given here. Okay, this is a center of circle, slightly down, I have to make it. But anyway, rough idea because of sketching. This I'm erasing and now drag this line slightly below. This is 0, 0. You can see 0, 0. So 0, 0 is here. I'm writing here 0, 0. And 5, 5, minus 5, and minus 5. How come? Because we know it radius is a 5, radius is a 5, not 5 square. So that is by 5. Now read a statement further. He's saying there's a second circle, same radius. Same radius. It means 5 is the radius of the first circle, and coordinates will be the positive. So second circle, not here, not here, not here. Wrong. The second circle must be here somewhere. Okay. Okay. Let me draw. Let me draw roughly, or I just make it this copy and I bring it here. Okay. Now, students, what a story we have. He said further, two circles intersect at 8B. So this point is A. Okay, let me erase this 5. Okay, the 5 is basically here. So this point is A and this point is B. This diagram is very, very important. Okay, for further what says line AB has a length 6. So I have to make a line. So first of all, AB line. Okay, AB line is a 6, okay. And then I can make it naturally. Okay, further what it says, is that the line and the parallel to this line. Repeat, a length AB 6 and parallel to. So parallel means this line. Do you know, students, this is y equal to x and this is y is equal to minus x. So this part is very clear. So I'm going to make a line which is passes through here. 45 degree. And I'm going to make a blue color. So this line, and they make this also blue color. This line is not exactly same. Okay, so I think understood or not. So this line is, I understood. The y is equal to minus x, and they are parallel to each other. This is and this is parallel to each other. Okay, and now he said this length is 6. So I'm going to take a scale, and this time I'm going to make a joining with the center of circle with that line. Okay, so this is a center of circle, this is a center C1, this is a center C2, which I don't know, I kept AB coordinate. And what he's saying further, this is a very clear 6 length total, this one, so I can label it and make it 3, hold on. I can make it here 3. Like in zoom for you, this gap is 3 and this gap is this gap is 3 and this gap is 3 now. And if I join one green line from here till here and green line from here till here, there's a 5. How come 5 and there's also 5? Reason is very clear. Because there's a radius of 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. So now I can focus on this, this triangle, and I can find the length easily. So I'm going to draw this triangle here. And there's a 5 and there's 3. I can find this length x. So hypotenuse square, with hypotenuse is in front of 90 is called hypotenuse. So hypotenuse square equal to opposite square plus adjacent. 25 minus 9 equal to x square. I got 16, I got a 4. So basically this distance is 4 and 4 plus 4, 8. So I got the 8, but I'm looking for the coordinate of center of the circle. So it is a very easy to, okay, can I make this look? I make a triangle. You can see clearly this reddish color of triangle I talk about. Okay, which I'm going to make it now here, in which this is C, this is a C1 or C2, this is a C2, sorry, C1, C2, this is a 8. And how much this angle? 45 degree. You may ask how you know, sir, because this angle y equal to x and this is a perpendicular, it is very clear. And angle, this is a 45 degree here. There's also 45 degree and this is a 45 degree and there's a 45 degree. So these are confirmed because the lines are passing through the bisecting the quadrant, sorry, I mean to say. So I'm looking for this x and y, or I can label this a and b. How come this distance is a and this distance is a? And this I label b and this I label b. So I'm looking for adjacent by hypotenuse is called cos 45. And a goes there, 8 times 2. And what is this value? Root 2 by 2. This cancel out, we got a 4 root 2. And what about the other one, b value? Same criteria, b value, b by 8 is equal to sine 45. Okay, so b go 8 times 2 sine 45 root 2 by 2, same value. And b, I'm getting 4 root 2. So now center of circle, I got it. And what equation of circle, students? X minus a whole square plus y minus b whole square is equals to r square. So now I'm going to finalize it. and then give the answer. Okay. He said that center is what I'm putting it now here. Here 4 root 2 and here also 4 root 2. And radius is a 5 square. Okay, now student, what I'm going to do now, expand the bracket and get the simple form. Okay, so first term, what is the rule here? First term square negative 2 into first term into second term plus second term square. And same here about second bracket, y square minus 2 into first term y, second is a 4 root 2. And then I'm writing 4 root 2 whole square equals to 25. 25. Okay, now x square come from here and this y square I'm writing beside of it. Okay, 2 4 is 8 and I'm getting here minus 8 root 2 times 2x. And this similarly this y coordinate, I mean y value. So I got 8 root 2 times 2 y. And what left further, if I check it, this what is getting, so 16 into 2, 32. Because square of 4 is, look, I show you. 4 root 2 whole square. Square of 4 is 16 and root 2 is 2. So 32 we get. So this is 32. 32 plus 32, 64. And 25 subtract from this, from 64, subtract 25. And I'm getting here 39. I'm getting here 39. So Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. And this is the final form, what he was demanding from us, and we have done it. And I hope so the concept is clear of the whole question. And best of luck for the exam. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa